How did your family react to your call-up?
I called my sister. I said, so Serena's just called me, and she's like, oh, that's nice. Did she tell you where her glasses are from? Or something like that. I was like, what? Yeah, I'm excited. I really enjoyed this interview last time, so I'm excited to see and watch the stuff back. I've got 4,203 followers. I have 5,800, which still doesn't seem like a lot, but I think I've got about 800 followers in the last half an hour, to be honest. So we'll check again, yeah, later. The most famous person to follow me is probably Alessia, Alessia Russo. Yeah, probably maybe still Alessia, actually. My most played artist on Spotify is probably Pip Millett. I don't know if you know her, she's kind of like coming up now, but she's sick, so yeah. I think it'll be Yasmin Lacey maybe, or Leanne Havas. Tell Jimmy is my favourite song at the minute, it's sick. Probably Late Night People from Yasmin Lacey is my favourite. My best friend is Lee, Goodman Lee. We both have been here for about 3 or 4 years now, so since the beginning she's been my best friend. I would have to say, well, the 2 people I called last night was Baggers, Sophie Bagley, and Deki, Dejana Stefanovic. So those 2 are like, yeah, my closest friends on the team. They're the people that I wanted to tell about the news of my call-up straight away, so I would say those 2. My dream player to play with, I don't know if I have one. I really like Bon Mati. She's incredible, obviously. But I love Kim Little. I used to love Caroline Weir, I used to love watching her. Just like really creative midfielders, you know, that's how I want to play, so those are the players I look to. Well, my favourite player is Yui Hasegawa, so I would probably say her. My mum inspires me because she's just really cool. But I find probably more inspiration from people close to me rather than other footballers and people in the industry, just because I get to see more in-depth stuff, and people have come through, people close to me have come through a lot tougher stuff than what I've been through, so, and they don't get half the reward, so I guess when I need inspiration I look to them. My family, like I think I look to my family for inspiration most. Like my family's just such a hard-working, honest people, so I look to them and, you know, for example, maybe they don't love their jobs, but every single day they work so hard, and like I'm here and I love my job, so I really have no excuse not to give everything every day. I think we've had like really great moments. We've been up and down, but probably beating West Ham at the Amex, just because I love playing at the Amex and we always have loads of fans come then, so yeah, a home win at the Amex like feels amazing. I mean, I would love for Brighton to, for us to finish in the top 5, top 6. I mean, I know we're going for 5th spot, which would be the best place that the club's finished. Like I said before, like I was so down when we lost before, because I know we're going for that with everything. So if we got 5th, I would be very, very happy with that. And of course, going on camp, it would have been, but now I guess to challenge in camp and try and compete for a spot. Sounds a bit morbid, but probably getting ill last year, because coming back from that and the time out gave me a good perspective on football and how to like look after myself and keep myself happy outside of football, so it's definitely helped me on the pitch as well. I don't know, it feels so weird to watch. I feel like, not that so much has changed, but I do feel in a different space than like, well, I remember after I had been poorly, I was just so focused on sort of finding that stability of being able to play and be okay and be happy and enjoy life as well. Whereas then, you just keep going, and I feel like my focus is just performing and doing well and like really putting more pressure on myself to execute and perform now. So I think that part was really important to find that stability, but I feel like now in a different place, to sort of push myself a bit more. Probably today. Yeah, getting called up. It just feels like a relief in a way, that because I've always believed and thought that I would play for England, but that recognition and it actually happening, to know that I'm going to go on a camp and get the opportunity to try prove myself there, it just feels like, okay, I'm going well. I want to be better. I want to be stronger and fitter, and I want to be, pushing towards my goals, and hopefully that will be contributing more to the team, playing more, scoring maybe 1 goal, a few more assists. Yeah, just getting better as a footballer, and hopefully this time next year I'll be able to, just keep pushing on really. I feel so much stronger, I feel so much fitter, I feel like I'm contributing to the team, I feel like I'm doing the things that I wished I would have been doing. So it's a nice feeling to look back. Like, you just get caught up in going and like going to training every day, but it's good. It's so nice to look back and know that I'm sort of heading in the right direction. Similarly, I want to be fitter and stronger and be a better footballer and an athlete and keep working on that. But yeah, I'd love to be still in the Lionesses squad, competing to go to the next World Cup, hopefully. I think I'm learning now what I need from myself and where I can push and how hard I can push without burning out. And because I've been at Brighton for a couple of years now, but this is my first real year where I'm playing a lot of football, and I'm still figuring out how hard I can push without burning out. So that's really important to me right now, trying to figure that out. I feel like you're always trying to figure that out, but I would say now I've learned that even when I feel like I can't push, I can still push more. Not every day I feel great to train, but I still have to train. And not every day I feel like I can push myself to be the best trainer, but I still have to try my very best. So I still think I'm figuring out the balance, and I think I've done a lot of work at home and how I sort of re-energise myself when I go home. Like, I have lots of things that I like to do. I love to paint and to draw and stuff, and to go and do something that excites me creatively in a different way. So like, I'm still figuring that out, but I think I've learnt to push a bit further into that like discomfort. The pressure is kind of a new thing, but really focusing on what my strengths are and how I actually help the team, rather than what else is going on and numbers and how other people are doing and how we are doing in the league. Just really focusing on my role and what I'm good at and what I can do to help the team do well. It takes away from the pressure if you know your role and you know what you're doing and you focus on that and how you are serving the team. But I think it's fine to feel pressure. I think it's fine to be nervous and feel a little bit out of your comfort zone. I think that's one big thing I've learned this year, that I still am going to feel scared before games. I'm still going to feel scared before big opportunities, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to do it. I'm still going to do it anyway. So yeah, similar. Well, I have long-term goals that I want to achieve. I want to be a top footballer in the world. I want to be a force in the WSL. I want to be, one of the best players in the world. So maybe that's not one for the next 3 years, but in the next 3 years I want to get closer to that, definitely. I think my goals have always, since I was little, I always thought I'm going to be the best player in the world. When I was like 5, and like I can look back every year and be like, well, you wasn't then, or whatever, but I just have always wanted to be the best. And I guess my goals in the next 3 years is to be someone who is useful to this club, hopefully to Brighton, who is performing for Brighton and performing for England. But I still have the goal of being, one of the best players in the world. Keep enjoying it, keep being happy to play football. At the end of the day, like, I just enjoy playing football, and that's all it is. It's something I have to do because I love it and it's part of me, so don't lose that. Keep enjoying it and keep trying to entertain people. Yeah, just it's the exact same. I'm learning more and more how much things just chop and change. One day it feels really good, one day it doesn't feel good, one day my touch is amazing, one day I cannot even pass a ball. So just enjoying the days of being able to play here with unbelievable footballers, the opportunities I'm getting, just to enjoy myself, and yeah, like I said, hopefully I can, be helpful to my team and be a fun person to watch and enjoy going to games to see. I feel like I've grown much more comfortable with analysing myself and asking and saying, I'm weak here, I need help here, I need to sort of look at myself as separate from me in a way, to watch myself back and say, how do I get better in this position? How do I watch myself back without the emotion of being like annoyed at myself, just how do I get out of that situation better next time and stuff. So the way that I would say I've grown is sort of put that ego and emotion aside to say, like, how do I make this footballer better, which is me. One of my biggest focuses have been my body and my health. I've had a long-term back injury as well, which has sort of caused me a lot of pain. Even though I've still been able to train and play, it's been there. So my focus is to get my body in a position where I can train and play every single day, which will hopefully allow me to perform and be available for camps and be available every single game. So my biggest thing I've been focusing on there is like the physical side of it more, but that will now enable me then to play more and contribute more and be available to sort of go on camps and stuff like that. This is my dream, to play football in the WSL and to be able to play, and people pay money to watch my team, and the opportunities that I'm getting now, it feels like this is my dream, and I am really enjoying it more than I ever have. And yeah, of course I have dreams to play for England and go to tournaments with England, but I really do feel like I'm just enjoying exactly where I'm at right now. I hope I'm still grateful for all of the things that are working in my favour to guide me, all the people helping me, all the things that have fallen in my way for me to get to where I am. I hope I'm still very, very thankful and grateful for all the things that have helped me along the way.